Everyone knows there's an unmet medical need, and this drug will help, if successful, will help a lot of patients around the world.
Hello, you're watching Proactive. I'm joined by hVIVO CEO Mo Khan. Mo, very good to speak with you. You've announced a world-first pivotal phase 3 human challenge trial for whooping cough vaccine candidate. Could you tell us more about this?
Absolutely. Thank you for having me on. Yes, we signed the letter of intent with a US biotech company called Iliad Biotechnologies to run their phase 3 pertussis human challenge trial, which will start in the second half of this year. And I think this is the most significant challenge trial contract we've signed to date in the history of hVIVO for a number of reasons. So firstly, it will be the largest challenge trial we will have run once it gets going. Secondly, it's our first bacterial challenge trial. And thirdly, it's a phase 3 trial, not a phase 2. We've run, I think, over 70 challenge trials to date, and a majority of them have been at the phase 2 stage. And the reason why that's important is that in this case, as a phase 3 challenge trial, the data from this trial will be used to obtain licensure or marketing authorization from the FDA. And this is something we've advocated for. So it's great to see that the FDA has agreed the utility of a challenge trial for potential marketing authorization if the trial is successful.
Mo, why are Iliad conducting this trial, and what's the main objective and desired outcome?
Well, the main reason, to be honest, to conduct the trial and why Iliad is doing this is to try and get a better vaccine to patients faster. And that's the key goal, whooping cough, the disease that's impacted by people who are infected with the bacterium Bordetella pertussis, is a really bad disease to have. And the goal really here is to get a new vaccine on the market. And what Iliad planned to do is to do two trials, really. So one is the human challenge trial, which we will be running, which will be used to measure the efficacy of the vaccine or the effectiveness of the vaccine. And in parallel, they will run a safety trial to make sure that the vaccine is safe. And if both trials are successful, the goal will be to submit the data from these trials to the FDA and other regulatory authorities to get the vaccine to the market. And, it's about time that we did have a new vaccine for whooping cough.
Why is this so significant for hVIVO?
Oh, it's hugely significant. As you know, and I think I mentioned this before, we are the world leader in human challenge trials. We run around 70 human challenge trials across 5,000 healthy volunteers. We've taken part in a large number of clinical development programs. But this is the first time where we will be using the data, or Iliad will be using the data for marketing authorization. And the fact that the FDA has had input and agreed the utility of a challenge trial for licensure is huge for us. On top of that, it'll be our first bacterial challenge trial. It's the largest challenge trial, and the new Canary Wharf facility seems to have been built just in time to be able to run such a trial, including doing all the lab work. So on so many facets, this is a significant milestone for hVIVO, but also a huge leap for the whole challenge trial concept. And that field hopefully will see kind of more focus on helping more vaccines being developed across the board.
This further expands your HCT offering with the new challenge model. Is your Canary Wharf facility suitable for bacterial challenge trials?
Absolutely. And one of the reasons for the move, we added, 50 challenge rooms. We added a huge new laboratory. And one of the reasons was to expand the lab space to potentially include a bacterial laboratory, which will be used to analyze the samples from all the healthy volunteers who take part in a clinical trial. And without having made that move to Canary Wharf, it would not have been possible for us to run this trial. So we've had huge success because of the move from Plumbers Row to Canary Wharf in a challenge trial unit. And, this is one of those successes.
You mentioned that pertussis cases are increasing. Can you tell us more about the disease?
Yeah, so pertussis or whooping cough, sorry, is caused by the bacterium Bordetella pertussis. It's a very kind of bad disease to get, especially in the infants. Uh, in the last year or so, so from 23 to 24, there's been a six factor increase in the incidence of disease. It is cyclical, so you'll see cycles of it. I mean, during COVID, it was decreased significantly because people were not mixing, but we've seen the incidence increase again, and there really haven't been too many vaccines that have been marketed recently. So there's a big need, even for this product. The client Iliad have got fast track approval review with the FDA. They've also got what's called an innovation passport with the MHRA. So everyone knows there's a unmet medical need, and this drug will help, if successful, will help a lot of patients around the world. And we're proud to partner Iliad in helping them get this vaccine to patients faster.
Well, Mo, I hope you'll keep us updated on progress with the trial. Thank you very much for speaking with us today.
Thank you for having me on.
That's Mo Khan, CEO of hVivo.